Hey, hi Dara, what's going on? Headed out to Swannanoa, North Carolina. Hey everybody. Swannanoa, North Carolina. I just saw some recent clips, videos of individuals talking about the contamination of everything over there, to include radiation readings, not high, but still noteworthy. Let me turn the phone around, sorry. Okay, there you go. See, I got some flags back there. Might be able to see. I can't see. I've got this sun in my shining off pavement, and it's pretty glaring. I can't see back there. Oh, now I can. We got a little bit of water down there that I'm taking. A little bit of water back there that I'm taking down here to Swannanoa. Hey Sam, hi. How you doing? Good to see you. That's good to hear, Cody. That's good. Good to hear. Very good to hear. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute that I've been on. Life and my introvertedness. There we go. Got some of that sun on my eyes. I was blanking. Yeah, after hearing about all the contamination and everything down there, I decided that I felt compelled to do the same thing that I did for Palestine. But this time I have 40 cases instead of 30. The truck really feels the difference, I think. I don't think I felt it like this the last trip I made like this, but here we go, whatever, right? So, it's pretty out here right now in Virginia. Leaves have changed, or are changing. I got a glimpse. Wished I'd had my phone out, camera out. We got a glimpse of a mountain view over to the left over here, which is southeast or southwest. Anyway, man, the view was just absolutely stunning. And that's when I set up the phone ready with a camera in case I wanted to take a picture while driving down the road. Wow, it was just gorgeous. I didn't even see it coming. I just happened to look over my shoulder per se. Man, what a beautiful sight it was. God's painting. So yeah, yesterday afternoon I got the feeling that I wanted to run down here. Been wanting to do it for a while. Pretty much had refrained from doing it because I had bent the rim on my truck and I could feel it, and so I resolved the issue. Got some different rims and tires. Still have the old set, but got something different now. I'm more confident about taking my truck down the highway at a distance, because it is I think it was right at a 6-hour drive for me. 6-hour drive, roughly. I don't know. I think it was 430 miles. For the roundabout way that I have to go in order to go to Swannanoa. I can't come in from the Asheville side on 40. back around. Pay attention. Gonna send me all the way back around through Winston-Salem, kind of, and then back down. Headed west on 40 instead of east. So it's going to be a roundabout way. It's a little bit longer than it should have been. I think it was roughly be right around 300. It was it was like right around 350. Winds up being like 430, I think is what it came up to. I'm down here, mile marker 98. Started at 3, we'll say 100. I started at 323 per se, so that's 223. And it says I have 200 miles to go. So there. I guess I'm at mile marker 89.6. So I'm right at 100 now. You can see I got a Target right there in the back seat. I got me another rifle, if you will, an AR. And I went and checked the sighting on my 308 because I have taken a week off of work just to go hunting. I am planning on getting a deer this year, one way or another. Doggone it. I've been going out and scoping areas to go hunting at here in West Virginia. Well, I'm in Virginia right now, but in West Virginia. And I found an area that I like. There's a couple of other areas I want to go look at. I'm supposed to be taking the weekends to do that, and because hunting season for rifle begins at the end of the month. Well, Thanksgiving week, the week I'm taking off. So I'll be out in the woods possibly Sunday the 24th. Now they got me frying a turkey, so I didn't want to be stuck in a position. Rotate device back, orientation is locked. What are you saying? Can everybody see everything okay? I don't know why it's telling me this. Don't see anything. Oh, there's some comments. Hey, River Runner, is the orientation laid down and is everybody seeing everything okay? Because my phone is telling me orientation is locked, rotate device. But I freed it, so I don't know. Yeah, I had decided to go in and check to see when season will be, and it's from the 25th to the 25th of November to the 8th of December, I believe. It's only a couple of weeks here for a rifle. It was that way last year. I went out, I think, 5 days total. I never even saw a deer. Well, hopefully my luck will change this year. Not luck, but skill maybe. It's been a long time since I've been hunting, but I enjoyed myself, so that's what counts in my mind. It'd be much nicer to get a deer to take home. Kind of makes it feel like it's worth it when you go out there and spend the time in the woods. Though the time in the woods is peace and solitude, it's wonderful actually. But if you can get doubles, why not? Flags I have are Trump 2024, take America back. I'm going to change them. I don't know, 40, 50 miles out. Probably put something new on. These are going to be wore out. Saying orientation is not locked. I can barely read. I can barely read anything, guys, because my phone is acting weird. I might have to stop the live stream and start over again. I don't know. I'm trying to see it. Trump, you got that right. The MAGA, I guess. I already voted. I don't know if you guys have, but I already voted. I went in Monday. I think it was Monday. Yeah, I was on my way back from work, and I couldn't remember where Christina had said that it was, the early vote location. It was like 3 minutes across the highway from me, so I ran over there real quick. I was the last one to vote in Berkeley County, one of the 3 early voting locations that are there in Berkeley County, and they reported to me that I was the 1,049th voter that day. Mind you, this was a Monday. 5 days after early voting started. And then they said that they had a total of 4,415 total voters, early voters, that had come through. They gave me the information because I was the last one that day, so I was 1,049th. And 4,415 overall. I don't know why I remember the numbers, but I did. But yeah, so I did the early voting. Hey everybody. Hope you guys have gone out and voted. I think today is like the last day for early voting. I think everywhere. Pretty much anywhere. And I don't know how late areas stayed open, but I know that I'm pretty sure it was the last day for early voting period. On my regular phone, as usual. I'm hoping to be, yes, I'm hoping to be very safe. I showed that black and yellow thing in my back seat. Well, what pertains to that is here. Yeah, I do election day myself. I was going to do election day myself as well. The only reason why I did the early voting was because Trump announced it. When I had been hearing all the other people talking about it, I was like, yeah, whatever, I'm going to go in the same day. And the day I heard Trump announce it was the day I changed my mind. When he requested it, I said, okay, I'll do that. And I think it's been actually a good thing. I heard that North Carolina came out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Hightower. I'm out here in the boonies. Here in about 5 miles, I'll be taking 77 south towards Charlotte, North Carolina. So yeah, I'm sure I'm going to be buffering in and out as I'm traveling down the highway. It's just what it is. I think I'd be buffering more if I was connected to my Wi-Fi, so I'm using regular cell service. What I was saying about North Carolina is that I've been paying pretty close attention to it, what's going on down there, but I heard that they had an overwhelming early voter turnout. Something like 63 million votes have been cast in early voting. And that pretty much surmises the state to some extent anyway. I don't know exactly how many millions of people. Man, that sounds like a lot. But that's what I heard. Now, yeah, that number sounds like a lot. 63 million? Nah, that can't be. 63,000 maybe. Or maybe it was 63%. That might be what it was. 63% of North Carolina has voted in early voting. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, it can't be 63 million. That's like what one candidate gets. Been having a couple of, like I said, my family is mostly Democrat. I hope I'm still going on for you guys. My family is mostly Democrat. And my cousin had posted something, and I responded to it in a manner of saying, well, just show me on the doll just exactly where he hurt you. And one of the Dems, I guess, pretty much made me believe they were a Dem without even having to say much. Came back at me in a very demeaning way. Responses like that make me think people like you have nothing in your mind, nothing in your life. You're just a big nothing, or something to that effect. Like, wow, that's kind of harsh to be thrown at a person you don't even know. But keyboard warriors, they're everywhere. So I just pretty much ignored it for the time being. And somebody else responded, telling me that they had 100 how'd they say it, his worst things that he's done in the world, 100 of them, if I was prepared to read something like that. And I think it came from News Republic, or Republic News, or something like that. It was a site you really never even heard of. And I start reading this thing, because I'm ultimately curious what people think. So I start reading this thing, and immediately, within the second paragraph probably, it specifically stated this is for entertainment purposes only. But we are trying to make you guys understand just exactly how narcissistic, or whatever, the misogynist, or whatever the words it was that they were trying to use about him. And I just started laughing. So I went through and I read some, and then turned around and I responded back to that lady. I said, so, again, tell me exactly what hurt you. And I haven't gotten any responses back. Of course, my comments back were a whole lot longer than just show me on the doll. Gave them a little bit of insight of me. derogatory, nothing foul, nothing, demeaning. Didn't call them ignorant because of, I feel like that's what they are. Not knowing exactly what's going on, just pretty much reiterating what the mainstream media has been telling them for the past 12 years or 10 years, however long it's been, 10 years I think. But yeah, so it's pretty interesting. It was pretty funny. I got a kick out of it. I responded. I put out like 4 or 5 different responses. And then I turned around because one of them asked me, why don't you try to convince us to join or support your candidate? And I was like, okay. So I shared with them a Robbie Starbucks post about all the good Donald Trump has done from the moment he took office. It's a long thread. If anybody's interested, it's Robbie Starbucks on X. Maybe I'll share the link somewhere. I don't know. I say I'm going to do things and I don't. Wow. Is that light blinding to you guys? The sun? As it shines through the window? I don't enjoy having the phone like this because I'm cut off with the light. Oh, and I still haven't fixed my window. Then I don't even know if I told you guys about that whole scenario. They came out to the job site to quote unquote replace my window. They get out there and they say they can't replace the window because my window has to be taken into the shop to be done. Inside the shop. They can't do it out on the street like they would the front windshield. Okay. No problem. I'll take it to the shop. They'll schedule it up. 2 weeks later, we get it scheduled. Drive it in there first thing in the morning. They opened up at 8:30. I was there at 8:15. Dropped the vehicle off, or something like that. Anyway, dropped the vehicle off. I was there early, and told them I get off at 2. They said, "Oh, it shouldn't be a problem, sir. We'll have to take care of it." 1:15, I get the phone call. Thinking my truck's done. I get there and they tell me, they said, "Sir, we were unable to do the window because you have to have the back seat removed before we can work with the window." Okay, so when exactly had you anticipated on telling me that other than like right now? So yeah, I haven't taken the time to try again. And that thing's $1,000, $1,100. They have to replace the whole thing. Insane, but it is what it is. I almost feel like everything on this vehicle is like $1,000 at a time. But I like my truck. Almost 210,000 miles on it. About that, but whatever. But they're Denali wheels. They came off of a Denali. they're pretty wheels. I wouldn't have chosen them otherwise. But they're a little bit bigger tire. Overall, I think it was like 2.5 to 3 inches taller. So it basically raises the vehicle 1.5 inches, give or take, plus or minus. Well, it threw my speedometer off, and I was not aware of it until today. I've had them on since, what is today, Saturday? I think I put them on Wednesday. Yeah, I think I bought them on Wednesday, had them put on. And I hadn't even realized how off the speedometer is. It's about 3 miles, 4 miles the higher you get. Right now, it reads on the speedometer, I'm doing 72, but my maps, my Waze is telling me I'm doing 75. Check the other phone, it tells me the same thing, so I'm going to have to concede that I'm actually 3 miles faster than what I speedometer reads. But I noticed the past couple of times going into work and coming home, I don't even know why I hadn't noticed that, but felt like nobody wanted to stay up with me, nobody wanted to run the highway with me. Almost felt like I was leaving everybody behind. It was like, am I driving it with different people today that are driving slower? No, I was actually going 3 miles an hour faster than what I normally would. And yeah, that's a little bit crazy. Oh well, now I'm doing something else. 26 East. I'm going to 26 East, headed west. As you can see, the sun's directly in front of me. Yeah, I'm having to make a roundabout trip in order to get to Swannanoa, something like that. I think I had actually, if any of you have found me or followed me on any of my social media platforms, I posted the link of the gentleman speaking on this about Swannanoa. Also, to the extent, for those of you that haven't heard, to the extent, one of the things that he had iterated was that the Red Cross, no, they're stopping before mid-air. Like they, almost to the point where he was like saying he feels like they don't care about Swannanoa, like it's lost, it's done, it's gone. But the people don't feel that way, the people that live there. And so he's asking, pleading, basically, please don't forget about Swannanoa. So I hear that, and that was a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago. And prior to that, I had already made an intent of coming down here, delivering water as I'm doing right now, early on. Instead, because I didn't have the time to really do something to be effective in that manner, listening to the stories where, you know, troopers aren't letting people down the highways, blah, 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 I wasn't willing to go and try to deal with that. There was a whole bunch of things going on at the time. The gentleman that went across state lines to go get his family food and supplies and stuff because they had absolutely nothing. He finally managed to get out. He turns around, goes back, tries to cross the line, and they're telling him, no, you can't come in here. He's like, but my family's back there. I'm taking them supplies. They were like, no. He wound up running the cops, is what I read. He ran, went through the barricade, hightailed down to some location, maybe to the point where he could, he had to park the vehicle and had to walk in the rest of the way with the supplies. But he gets down there and cops are chasing him, so they come down there. And it's what I heard is what I read. He ended up whipping 3 cops and got the supplies to his family. Then they came down and arrested him, and they wound up just letting him be, which was a good thing. But still, to have had to have gone through something like that would have been, to me that would be horrible. I would have done the same thing. I'd have done something similar. I'd have been just as crazy. We'll put it that way. When it come to my family. But the reason why I iterated that story was because of what they were talking about yesterday that I heard, or 2 days ago that I heard. Now that quote-unquote Red Cross is no longer at this area, so I don't know. I think it's Health and Human Services as well as Child Protective Services has come in telling the parents that their children can't live in that manner, living in tents or whatever it is that they're doing, that their children can't live in that manner, so they want to take them as a ward of the state. I've heard about it, then I heard about it again from somebody else, and then I heard about it again last night. I was watching a program, or this morning I was watching this late morning. I was watching the program. I don't even know what the program was. I forget. But I was watching this program about the things that are going on down here in Asheville, so I don't know, and Black Mountain, all these different areas. And in that program, he specifically iterated that story I just told you, and they have verified that it is 100% true. That the state is trying to take children as wards of the state because of the living conditions that they have been brought to by the storm. And don't get me started with the storm. I still believe that was the manufacturer of the storm. I have mixed feelings. Don't want to give them advance notice of voting counts, but if you don't, you might not get your vote in long lines. Yes. Believe it or not, Sam, you saying that, FYI, have long lines right now. People are saying it's crazy, the turnout. I don't know that some of the poll workers that I was speaking with whenever I was there have done this previously in, years past, whatever. But from what they were saying, everybody is very, very surprised with the early voter turnout. Very surprised. They've never seen it like this. I think everywhere it's breaking records. I think they talked about it in Georgia, broke records. I think New York broke records. I mean, the information I'm seeing and the information that I've read and or not just him, but so many others that I listen to. There's a lot of put out if people are willing to ingest it. But it's insane the amount of well, when I went to go early vote, it was 10 minutes to 5, and I was a 6th person outside, and there was probably a 25 to 30 person line inside. When I stepped through the door, it was like 2 minutes till, They waited till 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, they closed the door, handed me a number one paper saying that I was the last voter. Nobody else could vote behind me. I'm like, okay. But when Christina and them had gone to vote earlier, I think it was the week prior, because I did it on Monday. When they had gone in to vote earlier, they waited 2.5 hours, I think she said, or was it an hour and a half? No, I think she said it was 2.5 hours. She waited in line. Early voting was that long. Yeah, so I don't know. Who knows how it's going to go. I mean, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost at that finish line, we hope. And of course, I know that there's a lot of talk about, I don't know if, was it Raskins? He was over there running his mouth about, yeah, we're just not going to, due to the 14th Amendment, we're just not going to, we're going to kick him out for being an insurrectionist, whatever. But I think somebody's got a plan before January 6th, so, like the day after he wins the election. I almost feel like they're conceding with his win, thinking that they're going to be able to thwart the verification of the elections. What do they call that? The Rolodex. Yeah, to certify the elections with the Electoral College vote. That's what I'm thinking of. So I believe that they're thinking about trying to thwart that later on.
Watch out, people and children.
I heard that about children, absolutely. Suspicion isn't particular, that's for sure. Well, in my opinion, I just went through what I went through with this storm, lost everything except for my family. You're not coming and taking my family. I've got things saying that I will protect my family, and that I will do. The quote-unquote, I don't want to say it out loud, but the quote-unquote civil discord that they think that they can get, they'll definitely get it with this. Don't come mess with the man's family. I'm telling you, I'm a man, I have a family. They may not be next to me anymore because they're out living their lives because they're adults, but let somebody go and mess with my family right now and see what happens. I will definitely make myself a part of it real quick. It's just life. It's the way it is. To me, it's my God-given existence. It's to protect my family, period. Maybe the sun's gone down now. Well, so, hold on a sec, guys. I don't know. Well, why is it telling me that? I think that's crooked for y'all, right? Sideways. Is that okay? I don't know. That's crazy what my phone's doing. Yeah, did you, Sam, saying that? Because you're up in PA, right? Maybe not. Maybe you are. Did you not see where the Amish, I believe the Amish had a Lancaster is what I was telling. I saw it a while ago. I was showing pictures. The Amish of, I believe, of Lancaster County have begun building tiny, quote-unquote, tiny homes and or cabins for the people down here Winter's here. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I'm talking about, yeah. But yeah, I mean, winter's, we're in November, guys. Winter's right around the corner. If I remember what they said about this is the area that normally gets snow as well. This North Carolina area. And, yeah, I mean, think about it. How far, yeah, I'm in a t-shirt right now, but still. We know how quick weather can change, especially those of us that live around here or have been around here for any considerable amount of time, because I definitely know how the weather can change here in a matter of overnight. Matter of fact, I think they were talking about that happening down in Texas last night. I'm not sure. They were talking some heavy winds are going to be coming into the panhandle, and they were going to be ushering in the cold air. Just like that, overnight. It's hard to believe that Halloween day was 81 degrees for a high, I believe. Incredible. Hoping to catch a beautiful sunset. So I have my book with me in the event I decide to read some, seeing as how I haven't shared any more of the book with you guys. I don't know if anybody went and looked it up, found it themselves or what, but I still have every intention of finishing the book. It's just me. Hit the next rest area and try to resolve this phone problem, whatever it is. Because I can't tell what your picture looks like. This is the phone. It says orientation is locked, rotate the phone. Or rotate the device back. Whatever that's supposed to be. The sun is killing me. It looks good for you guys, okay? Then whatever. Maybe I'll just leave it alone then. I can still kind of read, especially when the sun's not in my eyes. I can kind of read what you guys are typing. But yeah, so doing that to the children, yeah, they're definitely calling for a problem. They were talking, I saw them talking to a sheriff, and they asked Sheriff, what's been the FEMA response? He says, nothing. Well, have you not tried to? Nope, don't want to. We're doing just fine on our own. That's a sad situation to be in. That's a sad situation. Depending upon normal everyday folks to come and save them or to help them, because FEMA's done nothing. That I'm assuming everybody heard about the $750 that they get through from the government. I would want to assume and hope that you guys also heard that that's just a loan. They have to pay that back. That's insane. But yeah, we'll go and throw $150 billion over in Ukraine and not expect anything in return, because they do absolutely, oh wait a minute, they do, they have biolabs over there, that's right. And I said it out loud. And I said it out loud because I don't care. Big billboard, Trump bans both sides. Also, I don't think you guys got a chance to see it. It was on this side. Oh, dude, that sucks. Looks like he's got it under control. get up the mountain, see how, man, y'all can't, man, that's upsetting. There's an orange tree right around, you can't see it now, it's behind the green tree. There was an orange tree, orange yellowish, and from the location of the sun hitting that tree, it was highlighting the top of the tree. Man, you can't even see this. This is insane. There shouldn't be that much bright light out there. What the heck? And I'm trying to refocus, and I tells me I am. I don't know. Sorry, guys, but there's a lot of beauty out here right now in the leaves. I love the turning of the leaves. I love autumn. Fall. Oh, clocks go back tonight. Or in the morning, should I say. 2 o'clock in the morning to make it 1. To make it 1 again. Bristol 43. I cannot believe I'm down here in Southern Virginia. I haven't been down here in a long time. Well, I guess last time I was there, 2018. I drove up here for Christmas. Stayed till New Year's. That was when I lost my job in Texas. Yeah, so when I heard about, so I don't know, and I wished I knew that gentleman's name. I've seen him put out a few shorts. Actually, they're TikToks is what they are. Somebody sharing them and we're getting them. But yeah, he's been talking a lot since this whole Helene came through. But I haven't been able to figure out his name, or haven't, more than not, I haven't looked for his name. To me, it's not even dark outside, my headlights are on. Like my phone is hyperlighting the sky because I see color, but it's against the clouds. Looking at it in the camera, and it's like a big old blob of yellow on the other end. I don't know if it's my bad eyesight or what, but yeah. Noticed a decrease in my MPG due to the different size tire. So anybody that wants to say that changing the size of the tires according to what the vehicle specifies does not change the vehicle, it's a lie. Out here on the open highway, I normally average around 18 and a half to 19 miles per gallon. At about 17.2 right now. And I've been driving, I think 4 hours. Yeah, I think I've been driving for at least 4 hours. Like I said, I think it's a 6.5 hour trip. Now the sunset's starting to look cool. kind of see that in the camera. I almost feel like my headlights pointed up too because of the weight in the back of the truck. This truck before, whenever I put weight in it, normally levels itself. Hasn't done that today. Seems a little bit strange. That truck, they're sending it south. He's driving that truck with a vehicle in the back, towing another vehicle to reach in tow. That tells me one thing: they're taking it across the border. They've been doing that for years. I've been watching them do it for years. And they tell me that's what they do it, so I know that's what they're doing. I had a friend down in Texas that received vehicles from up north so that he could turn around and send them down to the border. I guess if they make money, whatever. We are in a capitalist society, right? That was a joke, guys. Y'all can see that or not, but man, it's pretty over there. Howie. I'm at mile marker 36.2. Mind you, I started above 323. Is where it ends. Goes into West Virginia. 81 goes into West Virginia, and it begins at mile marker 1. And Inwood, where I used to live, is 5 miles up the road, and that's where I picked up the water, was in Inwood. So basically that's where my journey began today. Slow down. Speed limit dropped. .33 to Bristol. I'm going 53 down to 26 east. What? So my original, I don't know how many people, if y'all watch Trump rallies or not, but he's in Salem, Virginia this evening, or was, I don't know, he might still be there. He may have just gotten there, I don't know. But he's supposed to be in Salem, Virginia this evening. Well, I'm coming down the highway, freeway, 81, and see the sign, Salem, next 3 exits. Like, oh, cool, I'm down here in Salem. Next thing you know, traffic stops. Dead. Stop. Done. Stop. Stand still. Not moving. Nothing. Nobody really knows why. And then some cars started making a U in the median, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I'm not going to look for another route. I'm just going to hang out and see what happens. Looked at my map and it showed that the slow traffic was just, you know, it was very short in the map. It was just up the road. Finally, the traffic opens up, and it opened up pretty quickly. And when it opened up, you know, we get up there to where, quote unquote, there would be an accident, but the map said there was a cop there or whatever. Get up to the location that could possibly be where the quote unquote accident was. I don't think it was an accident. I think it was Trump coming through. It was right around 5:07, so did 5:07 Eastern time. So is that what time did Trump get on stage? 5:20? Because that would have been perfect. He would have been crossing the freeway while I was sitting there waiting for him to. And I was sitting still waiting for him to get across the freeway. Really? It's kind of funny. But yeah, there was no signs of an accident, no wreckers, no, you know, I mean, nothing. No swinging crew, no ambulance, nothing. There was nothing on the road. We just took off and started cruising on up on down the freeway again. So I'm thinking it had to be Trump was coming across the highway there or something. Hey, Fireball Gal. Haven't seen you in a while. Or the plumber. Hope all is well with you guys. Remember to fill up, and it's been a while. Yeah, we're still there. We'll be doing Thanksgiving.
Watch out. People unsolvable.
I've got the whole week off of Thanksgiving. I'm going to be hunting, hoping to get me a deer. So possibility we'll have a deer hanging. Fingers crossed. I'm pretty excited about it. Man, there's a Gulf service station down here, really. Man, I burned half a tank of gas. How many miles have I traveled? Yes. About 300. Yeah. So my original time to get there was going to be approximately 8:05 due to the loss of time on being stopped on the freeway. It's now 30 minutes longer, 8:35. My time to arrive, or time to beat the TTB. Kind of load. I'm not trying to beat anything. I'm just trying to get there. Rises, the other one was Sunsets. Yeah. Flags are hanging in there. The one when I started, it was already the brass keeper was already broken. It's hanging on by nothing but cloth, but the cloth hasn't torn. There, $2.75 for the cheap stuff. Yes, I said $2.75. I was at the because I had the flags. I've been wearing the flags for, I don't know, a month now. Yeah, probably about a month, if not longer. And I pulled up to fill up truck the other day in Front Royal. There's a gentleman there, I believe he does garage door installations. And I get out of the truck and he peeks around the pump and he says, hey, when is early voting in? And I said, I don't know what it is in Virginia, but I think it was on Monday also. Go figure. Maybe it was Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. And I said, I don't know what it is in Virginia, but in West Virginia, it's Saturday is the last day. The 2nd. He was like, oh, so they are open on Saturday. I said, yeah. In West Virginia. I don't know about Virginia. They're like, all right, cool. He says, yeah, I think they do that here in Virginia too. He says, oh, I have to get my guys in there to vote. I have to get my crew in there to vote. They're all voting Trump, but yeah, I need to get them in there to vote because we're working late on Tuesday. We already know it. Like, well, you might want to drive them over there yourself come Friday or Saturday and make sure everybody gets their stuff taken care of. So, yeah. A lot of people tell me that. I just drove by somebody a little bit ago right before I started the live stream. Matter of fact, the live stream was on wait. And drove by this. I was kind of catching up to this car slowly but surely. Couldn't tell who was driving. But I noticed as the window came down, as I got, the nose of the truck got up close to the car, the window came down. So, of course, my instinct is to look over and find out why. Two girls driving the vehicle, girl driving the vehicle, girl in the passenger seat. Girl in the passenger seat pulls open a trash bag, opens it up, and just kind of shakes it at me like, I don't know, I guess I'm garbage, I don't know. I don't know if it was a joke or if they were saying I was garbage, I don't know, but it was funny to me. I took it as a joke. They were being facetious, as most would say. That's the way I took it, but I thought it was pretty funny. So, yeah. Had some guys driving down the highway coming back from work the other day. And I see this Ford pickup coming, and it looks like it looked like the emblem was pink. I don't know how I managed to see that. Maybe it was the way the sun was hitting it, because the sun was facing the truck. And I thought his emblem was pink. Sure enough, it was. Windshield wipers were pink, or pink highlights, whatever. Different aspects of the truck had pink highlights in it. To include the rear Ford emblem was also pink. I don't know why three young men are driving around in a truck highlighted with pink, but hey, more power to them. But I thought that was pretty cool. Now, he chased me down the highway and he catches me, and all three of them basically hanging out the window, thumbs up, screaming and hollering, "Go Trump!" I had gone up last weekend to investigate a location to go hunting over near my place. Well, not near it, but not that close to where I live. Nevertheless, driving down the highway, and normally I'm not, I guess you could say, a slow driver. Normally I'm not the person that drives slow. I'm not an erratic driver, but I just don't drive slow. And I had looked in my side view mirror, and I had noticed like a Toyota 4Runner screaming down the highway like they were trying to catch me or something. I was like, what the heck? You know, and I paid attention to it to make sure I wasn't going to be blocking it or in its way as it came by. Well, it wasn't trying to come by, it was just trying to catch me. Maybe a little bit younger, but 30-ish age. Hispanic women with 3 or 4 children in the back seat. Probably the oldest, I don't know, 10, 12 maybe. The youngest probably looked about 4 that I could see. 3, 4, 5 maybe, I don't know. Anyway, they're all pumping their fists, Trump, and screaming. I could hear them screaming, "Trump, Trump, Trump," just as loud as they could as they were driving by me. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, so I gotten a couple of fingers for legs, but I don't care. But it's pretty cool whenever you have people run up alongside you and try to catch you. Like I said, knowing that I'm not a slow driver, people trying to catch you to give you a thumbs up. I've gotten a lot of thumbs up and a lot of fist pumps. Past month, 6 weeks or so that I've been driving around with flags on again. I'd been wanting to put them up for a while. I just didn't have. I needed to get new ones made because I broke my other ones. That stainless steel is expensive. The first 2 I had, I pretty much got them for free, working with the guy that I worked for. These I paid for on my own. Each one of those stainless steel sticks, just FYI, is $30 that I drilled holes in so that I can hang my flags on. So is this a rest area? Breakfast all day, Cracker Barrel. Well, I know I'm going to have to put fuel in soon. I think I want to put it in before I get to North Carolina. And I think the closer I get to the border, the state line, the probably more expensive it's going to be. Those are my 2 guesses. So now I've completed 210,000 miles in my truck. Oh, wow. Record of it right there. And so probably, let's see, 33, well, my marker, I have 14. Oh geez, I need to do that now. Next gas location, I'm going to go get some Mead tractors, John Deere. I don't know, gas is normally not that expensive in Bristol, I don't think. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've been this way. Check gas station for that exit. Maybe the next one. Looks like the shell may have been over there. There's a shell down there. I don't want to show gas. Do I need to look for a service station? I mean, that light in front, between the front of the highway here, that's crazy how that looks in the phone. Well, it looks like Bristol's going to be where I put fuel in after all. Anyway, the border. I think I must have started up the live stream just to help me stay awake because I felt like I was getting tired just driving down the highway. But I was listening to music. No service. Oh, Chick-fil-A. Not. I had that for breakfast actually.
Watch out. Construction on road ahead.
Okay. Thank you for making me aware. Oh, I'm driving way too fast. Oh, that looks like it. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Oh, another shell. Oh, but there's another type. Oh, Murphy's. No, Marathon. And of course, now it tells me nothing. Brr. No signs for the service stations. Really? Come on, guys. You gotta do better than that. Good choice. $2.97, a little bit more expensive than $2.75, but whatever. Oh. All right, so hold on a minute. I'm gonna fill up. This pump sole, it literally has 3 notches to hold the handle. I put it on the lowest one. Barely did 6 gallons. I ran inside, went to the restroom. Well, I am going to shut this down for now. Been an hour and 20. Shut this down for now, figure out what's going on with this phone, and start it back up when I'm a little bit closer. Now it's showing me I should be there around 8:45, so I should have a live stream going before that time. So probably within the next hour I'll have another live stream up. So I'll talk with you guys later. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments. Hey, the messes. Hey, extend. Oh, go be in Texas. Okay, cool. I am doing well, everybody. Just so everybody knows I'm doing well, at least as well as I can be. I do have more motion with my hand now. I can straighten out my fingers. They're numb. Both of these are numb. Still good, but yeah. But it functions well enough that I'm able to use it most often. I did I think I told you guys last time I was on a live stream, maybe not. No, I didn't tell you guys because I've done that since the last live stream. Changed the spark plugs on my truck, or cleaned the spark plugs on my truck. I hadn't done that in a while because I haven't had good use of my left hand. And I know that there's a spark plug or two that I normally have to try to screw the spark plug back in with the left hand. I hadn't wanted to mess with it so that I wouldn't get myself in a pickle. And when I finally felt confident enough to do it, I was able to make it work. So yeah. So that was 15.5 gallons. I've traveled quite a few miles. Huh. All right. Well, nevertheless, good talking with you guys. Like I said, I'll be back in a little bit. Take care and talk to y'all. Bye. So